Hello, this is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall, and today we're going to be looking at Windows 95. How surprising for this channel. How mundane. But there's an interesting twist to this version of Windows 95 we'll be taking a look at today. This is a custom-made version of Windows 95 called Windows 95D Lite. You know, you had your 95 RTM, 95A, 95B, 95C, and now we have a 95D, or more specifically, 95D Lite. And what this is a version of Windows 95 made by, I believe it's Razorback, and it's a full-fledged new version of Windows 95 with all kinds of new features, bug fixes, and driver updates. It has wonderful driver support compared to plain old Windows 95. And it's also enhanced to really take advantage of newer hardware, such as like your Pentium 3s and even your Pentium 4s. It's capable of running on higher clock speeds with a special fix. And it has drivers out of the box for many pieces of hardware that you can't even get out of the box on Windows 98. But under the hood, it's still your plain old Windows 95, just with some added features, which we're going to be looking at today. And we're going to start with the setup process. We're going to be installing this on a Pentium 2 system that I built recently, which has a 300 megahertz Pentium 2, 128 megabytes of RAM, a 3D Effects Voodoo 3 video card, and a Sound Blaster 16 Vibra sound card. So I've already got the setup files copied to the hard drive, and we'll go ahead and run it. And first thing you can see is the setup background is a bit different now. You have actually a Pentium 2 on here. It's similar to the original wallpaper, but with some more updated hardware. Like there's a 3D Effects card right there. And so most of the setup right here is just your standard Windows 95 stuff. So we'll go into C:/Windows. Do custom. And we don't have to put in a product key on this. And we'll just customize this and get rid of stuff we don't have, such as PCMCIA and SCSI controllers, neither of which are in this system. And again, this portion of setup is roughly the same as regular Windows 95. Okay, again, this part is roughly the same. Same stuff you get on Windows 95 OSR2. And we'll worry about networking later. Normal there. No startup disk. Now this is the part that's going to look a little bit different. The billboards here are different. Shows you all the drivers and features that are included. You get your Visual C++ 6.0. And it's rooted in Windows 95 OSR2, which is usually what I use on for Windows 95. On my Packard Bell Legend 822 CDT, I just use RTM, and allows Windows 95 to make better use of Pentium 2 systems, which this computer has. Okay, setup is complete. We'll do a reboot. I've always loved this screen in Windows 95, and they changed a little bit on that. I suspect that it's picked up my video card driver, just by the way the title bar color there looks pretty dark, which is good. Standard issue Windows 95 stuff right here. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Don't have a printer. And sound is working, but that's to be expected. Because this is... I believe that's the sound you hear when you win a game of Minesweeper in Windows XP. But yeah, this computer has a Sound Blaster 16, so it automatically has a driver for it. I like how the splash screen doesn't have the Microsoft Internet Explorer thing at the bottom. There we go. We definitely do have a video card driver. Okay, we gotta restart again for some reason. Boots up rather quickly. So we have the Windows 95's high color icons. Now from the way it looks, everything looks very standard issue for Windows 95. A lot of the added features are actually on the CD-ROM, which we'll look at in a little bit, but first let's just check and see. It says D right up there. And we can remove that VGA thing. And it's picked up every single driver for this computer except for the network card. 3DFX Voodoo 3, hard drive controller driver. There's the network card I need to add a driver for. Sound Blaster 16. And it has all the chipset drivers for this computer, which is 440LX. And this also comes with USB support right out of the box. Now, not every piece of hardware is going to work on here, but one thing that will work is flash drives, which is really nice. I think I will hide all the system files. Just make things look a little bit cleaner. Now I gotta set up a network card driver off camera, but another thing I want to show you that works right out of the box. Scroll wheel works right out of the box because it includes Microsoft IntelliPoint version 3, I want to say. So let me install the network card off camera and we'll resume. Okay, got the network card installed and had a bit of an issue with it because it would, while copying the files from the floppy disk in the add new hardware dialog, the whole computer would just completely lock up. And the only way I was able to get it installed was to install it in safe mode. Now, I don't know if that's an issue with Windows 95D Lite or just an issue on the computer's part, but just thought I would make mention of that. So you do need to keep in mind that this is an unofficial version of Windows 95. Things have been changed, and your mileage may vary. You may have a great experience, or you may not. So, let's take a look at some stuff that's on the CD. I'll put it in the drive. Because a lot of the goodies involving 95D Lite are included on the CD-ROM to install separately. Interesting how the startup sound fades out there. And so we have different options we can choose here. Let's see what additional components is. Oh yeah. Let's see, we have a few updates we can install. That updated Windows installer, I believe. I'm not sure what this does, but it doesn't work though, so okay, most of the stuff is not working actually. Remote desktop connection, don't need that. Also get all your Windows 95 power tools, including Tweak UI. And time zone edit. And here's the root directory of the CD. And we go under Fun Stuff. We have the Windows 95 desktop background that comes on the original CD. You also get clouds.mid from the Windows 95 Easter egg. You get your hover. Okay, skip the quick help, please. Of course, there's nothing really special about this being included because it was included with 95 RTM. But it's nice that they kept it on the CD. And you get some added features from Plus for Windows 95, including full tilt pinball. So we just need to right click pinball.inf, hit install. And we'll go to our games program group, and it's not there. That's what I was expecting, actually. Totally. We'll see what that does. Nothing! I did everything I was supposed to. Well, there it is there, so... Been a while since I played that, so I forgot the what the key mapping is. And you also get all your Windows 95 desktop themes, as well as the themes from a few of the themes from Windows 98, I think, and the themes from Plus for Kids. And so in order to install that, we have to go to our add remove programs, go to Windows Setup, have disk, and we'll go to the CD, go to Themes, click OK, and we will just tell it to install everything. You also get a theme based on Windows NT 4.0, which this computer does not run. So it's going to copy the files for the desktop themes. Okay, desktop themes are now installed. And so we have ancient pathways. Now a lot of these desktop themes are custom ones that were not made by Microsoft. Get your baseball from Plus for Kids. I should do a video about that product sometime. Blue Riverside. Bugs. Dangerous Creatures. Dark Mode. You know, I think I'm the only person in the world who doesn't like dark mode themes on anything. For me, I just prefer bright, colorful looking things. It just helps keep my mood going. Denim. I don't care for that wallpaper. Hosses. Inside your computer. I've always enjoyed that one. Jungle. Leonardo da Vinci. Messy Room from Plus for Kids. More Windows. I like using it every now and then. Mystery. Nature. Rayman, who was some kind of comic book hero that I've never heard of, but it came with Plus for Kids back in the 90s, so. Science. Shearwater. Snowboarding. Space. Sports. 60s USA. Golden Era. Power of Fire. Travel. Treehouse. Tropical Interlude. I kind of like that one. Underwater. Windows 95. Windows 95D Lite. Default. And NT4. Just for this video, let's set this computer to 95D Lite's theme. I wonder what the sounds are. Oh yeah, I've heard these sounds before. Never heard that one. Oh yeah, the NT4 startup sound. That's always been a favorite of mine. I've never cared for the operating system itself, but the startup sound sounds really good. And while we're here, let's. This is a 1280 by 1024 monitor. So let's take advantage of that. There we go. The wallpaper looks a little bit stretched out. I think I might want to adjust the refresh rate just to make things look a little clearer on here. There we go. Okay. What else do we have on the CD? We have various versions of Internet Explorer, including IE4, IE3, and IE5. This comes with no Internet Explorer whatsoever pre-installed. But off camera, after we're done with this video, I think I'll go with the standard IE 5.5. And you also have the system has detected a conflict for the IP address. Okay, I've never seen that error before. That's never a good sign when you get this little error. I think Explorer has okay, well, we're good now. But I think we may have some networking problems. But we also have the resource kit, Windows 95 resource kit. If I can find it. Okay, found the 95 resource kit, and just like with the desktop themes, we're going to have to do it through add remove programs. So we'll go ahead and get that going. Okay, this should add our Windows 95 resource kit programs. We get animated cursor editor and image editor. That sounds fun. A lot of this stuff I'm not sure what it does. That provides tools useful for backing up configuration files. We'll take that. Quick resolution changer. You can do that. Sample batch setup scripts. System policy files. Shortcut maintenance utility. That might be fun. Tools for deploying Windows 95 and help files. Okay, and there's our resource kit, animated cursor editor. Quick resolution changer. I think that's pretty much the same as what we already have built into Windows. Image editor. Never used that one before. But that's pretty much what Windows 95D Lite consists of. A couple of things I wasn't able to show on camera. It has support for USB flash drives. And it also supports processors clocked at a higher clock speed. And it also has some help files explaining what Windows 95D Lite is. It's basically Windows 95D remastered. And I think it was actually released August the 24th of this year for the 25th anniversary of Windows 95. So that's kind of cool. Also has a little blurb here about why I use this over Windows 98. Of course, that's all up to you. So I'll include a link in the description to where you can get a copy of this, as well as further information on this. This is just a video of me tinkering around with it. Probably not the best kind of guide in the world, but I hope this did give you guys a healthy dose of information. Until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You may also support me on Patreon if you would like. Until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off.